Hello, my name is Charlie Richmond. I'm a member of the sales team here at Reelcraft. I would like to show you today how to adjust the spring tension on a spring retracted reel. 3 reasons that you might have to adjust the spring tension would be: 1, when you get it from the factory, it may have too much or too little spring tension for your application. Number 2, over the life of the reel, spring steel will lose some of its strength, so you may have to increase the tension on the hose. Number 3, if there's damage to the hose, say the hose stop is cut off of the hose in operation and the reel is unlatched, it will return taking all the spring tension off of the reel. Now I'd like to show you on this cantilever style reel how to adjust the spring tension. In adjusting the spring tension on this reel, the same steps can be used to tighten the spring tension or lessen the spring tension. Remember that adding a wrap on the spool will increase spring tension, and taking a wrap off of the spool will lessen the spring tension. But when you start, take the reel and pull the hose out approximately 6 to 8 feet. Make sure the reel is latched. Take the hose and pull it back through the guide arm, and then wrap around the spool. Once the wrap is on the spool, pull the hose, release the latch, and let it return to the guide arm. If you like the tension that is on the reel, you are done. If you find that you need more tension, follow those same steps again. If you have a reel that's got too much tension, use the same steps, but remove a wrap from the reel. Remember, adding a wrap increases tension, removing a wrap lessens the tension. In adjusting the hose tension on a dual pedestal reel is very similar to adjusting the tension on a cantilever style reel. One basic difference is that the dual pedestal reel has supports on both sides, and the hose cannot be wrapped or unwrapped around the spool. On the dual pedestal reel, you need to pull the hose off of the reel, make sure it's latched, and remove the hose stop. With the hose stop removed, pull on the hose to release the latch. Once you release the latch, be careful. Securely hang on to the spool. With the latch released and the hose stop removed, there's nothing to keep the reel from retracting. Carefully allow the spool to turn in your hand until the hose comes back through the guide arm. Once the hose is through the guide arm, tuck it under the guide arm, and then carefully control the spool and allow it to turn 1 revolution. Latch the reel. Make sure the reel is latched. Once it's latched, take the end of the hose, feed it through the base and up through the guide arm. Pull on the hose until the latch catches. Make sure the reel is latched. Replace the hose stop and then test for tension. If the tension is what you desire, then you're done. If you find that you need more tension, go through the steps one more time and add another revolution to the spool. If you find that you need to take tension off of this reel, go through the same steps, except for when you turn the spool, do not turn it towards the guide arm, but allow it to turn away from the guide arm. With every revolution, that will release spring tension. My name is Charlie Richmond. Thank you for watching our video. For further information, contact customer service at 1-800-444-3134. Thank you.